I'm Nitin Agarwal, CEO of Motifworks. We are a cloud and mobile solutions company. We design and build cloud mobile applications, and Ola Mundo is one of them applications. It's a startup based out of Israel, and I'm the CTO of the Ola Mundo. I'm demoing the app. It just got recently launched in Israel. It's only available in Israel as of today. Ola Mundo word is Spanish, but does not support any Spanish language. It only supports English and Hebrew right now. It's soon going to be available in German and Spanish language as well. So we're going to do a role play here. I have a beautiful child. She's actually my friend and assistant, Jade. We are doing a role play. She's my child, Jade, who is an autistic kid, a non-verbal kid with speaking disability. And she loves her iPad. And I'm wondering as a parent that how can I use this great device to stay in close touch with my kid and have my kid be in close communication with mom, grandmother, grandparent when they are not together. And that's where Ola Mundo comes in play. So we're going to start the demo. What you see here is Jade is logged in. It's a family account. It's a closed account which only parent can control and add members to it. And Jade is logged in as a student, as a kid, and can communicate with me and send messages to me just like you and I send text messages. But instead of typing the word, she can create a message using all the vocabularies and the symbols that we have created here. So she's going to send me a message, and I am logged in as a parent, and I'm going to receive a message here on my iPad. So this is my iPad. I'm at work. Hopefully it's connected with my wireless. So here I got a message at 8:43 from Jade. And what I can do, I can reply hi and send it back to her. When I do that, she should receive my message back then. Then I can create another message and ask her, how are you? Then she can create a message, I want to play. And I get the message here. So basically I'm at work, she's at home, she's at daycare, she is at school. She can now communicate with me and create these messages using this beautiful thing. And when she's asking me, I want to play, I'm just going to ask, where's mom, right? Why would I have to worry? And the beauty is when I send a message, she will get a push notification of a text message. You saw that up there? Even if she's not logged in, or don't have the app running, or I don't have the app running, just like you get a message notification, she will get that message and she can start, again, communicating with me. So that's a demo. There's a lot of things that I want to show on this. There's some settings what you can do. Because it's for kids, you can change the symbol sizes. You can make them large. So once you do that, the symbols become much easier for you to read. You can make them very small. If kids can type, or as a parent, I don't want to select and go through all those things, I can type it and I can select. I can also search. And it shows me all the suggestions, and when I click on that, when you search it, it actually shows you the category, and all of these symbols can be customized. You can customize the image, the name, you can add your symbols, you can add your category. The whole listing here can be fully customized. So you can create your own categories and basically give a very personalized experience to your kid so that they feel closer and they feel comfortable communicating with you. So this is Ola Mundo. It's a startup, and we built this app from ground up for Ola Mundo, and we had just got launched in Israel last week.
Good job, Kevin. So as we open this up, I know one of the big questions is for people that aren't familiar with these kind of apps, with these kind of systems, the AAC systems, is that they're always worrying about the effectiveness. Do systems like this work, and has this been tested, and blah blah blah. So maybe we could talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. So the founder of this app he's in Israel, and he's an autistic kid with 10-year age. And he's living through this, and that's where he saw the problem. There are some apps that provide you the similar functionality, but they don't allow you to the remote communication. You can just use this and show it on your iPad. You can't really send a message. Some of the families said, we only want our images and our category. We don't want this. We will get rid of all these things. And we need a lot of personalized and minimum number of symbols that we can use. So they're a very valid point, and that's what we are working, and we feel that working with these families closely, we have a decent product, and it's definitely going to evolve based on the user feedback.
Yes, I have a grandson who uses an app on a tablet now that's like that, so having it be remote would be very nice. What about for people who don't have a tablet either with them or at work? Is there an iPhone piece that would work with this?
So the iPhone, a minimal version of the iPhone interface is in play, and that is only for parents. We would not recommend using an iPhone interface for kids.
True.
Okay, what is the current max vocabulary allowed, and how programmable is it?
So we have probably 5,000 symbols right now, and vocabulary, it's all open. You can type any words. You can type your name, you can take your pictures, you can create any category, and it's fully customizable. You can even search the images from Instagram, Google, and Bing. So you don't have to be limited with the images here. You can take your pictures and add it to the symbols, or you can search images. We have some privacy and right issues. That's the reason we want to be very careful with the searching on Google and allowing them. But there are some disclaimers. We want to make sure that we are not liable for those. If you are searching for those images and are using them in your app, it's your responsibility that you make sure that you have for that.
And so it would be fairly easy for a parent without a therapist to start creating and customizing as the child's vocabulary enhances?
Yes, it will be very easy. And then I can show it after the meeting. I can actually show you if you're interested. It's very easy of creating of categories and new symbols.
Your question, Mayor?
Yes.
Yeah, is it already on?
Yes.
It's on.
Yeah,
No, maybe not.
With the authoring and
the programming, would it seem possible for people who have speech difficulties, had strokes and aphasia, and people 40 and up, would it be pretty much just a matter of putting in different vocabulary, or do you think there may be some other type of features that may be for older adults?
Yeah, so very good point, and we have got that feedback whenever we have shown that the same app can be used in different contexts and different scenarios. But right now we are focused with the autistic market, and that's something that we would probably look at in future. But we are a startup. We don't want to lose our focus. We don't want to do too many things at the same time. So we are definitely going to consider that in future.
Great. Go back here. One question. Working off the bagels.
Probably loud enough.
There you go.
I think the recording.
My question is similar to the previous one. Have you considered expanding it to babies who have lots to communicate but aren't talking yet?
So it basically depends on if they could use this device. There are $5,000 devices. They are just meant and built to help autistic kids, and you pay $5,000 for that. I've seen it, and they all have some kind of attachment, and they have a keyboard on it, so you can only click. So it depends on if the babies are skilled how good their motor skills are, if they can select the right symbols, if they can swipe it correctly. So that's the reason we're kind of positioning it to 5 to 6 year older kids, because my 3-year-old is using iPad, but he thinks this is a game, and he doesn't know he has to create a sentence and communicate. So he can use it, but it probably won't make too much meaning to those kids.
Good. Okay, one follow-up here from Cliff. You have an early beta user here.
Yes. Again, following the money, how do you pay for this? Who pays for it? Is there sponsoring? How do you make money?
Yeah. So basically, it's a free download, but it's a subscription model. It's a one subscription for the family account. You buy subscription for the family, and you can add as many members. There are 3 subscription models right now. 1 month is $29.99. 6 months, I believe, is $59.99, and year is $79.99. So that's our model. And there are competitive apps which don't do remote messaging, and they cost for one download $199. So we feel that we have a very competitive offering, and we are the first one who is doing this remote messaging and basically helping those kids to stay closer with their family.
Awesome. Great job. Good job, the demo.
Thank you.